Good evening, everyone. Myself, MSP Durgara, working as an assistant professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Madanapalli Institute of Technology and Science, Madanapalli. Here, I am going to discuss about an emerging research area, that is cryptography. Why I am telling it's emerging research area? Nowadays, everyone is looking for security while performing this data communication regarding through computer networks. In that case, cryptography it plays a vital role. So for that case, I'm mentioning it's a very emerging technology or an emerging area. It plays a vital role in data communication for providing security, secure data communication. We can also call it as secure data communication. So in this concept, now my agenda to today's my agenda related to cryptography. So first we will discuss about introduction of cryptography and what is the importance of cryptography, and then what are the types of cryptography what are the types related to cryptography, are crypto systems, types of crypto systems, and finally we will know the what are the research topics related to cryptography. Then finally we will conclude it. This session we will conclude it. So coming to the introduction, in the introduction part of cryptography, basically cryptography, the word cryptography is came from a Greek word. If you divide that cryptography, crypto plus graphy, crypto is nothing but, crypt is nothing but it is a hidden, graphy is nothing but writing. That means the word itself, word itself, it gives the meaning hidden writing. So exactly what we are doing by providing the security, the meaning is related to cryptography. That means hidden writing. We are going to we are going to rewrite, or we are going to convert our data into another format to provide the security. That is the introduction about cryptography. And coming to the importance of cryptography, why we should convert our useful information or our data, whatever it is, our data, to another format, because nowadays the data generation, everything is related to data generation only. So nowadays in industry, whatever it is, in every area, we are generating some data day by day, because we are not communicating directly with the person, we are communicating with the person through a network. So whenever you are going to communicate, whenever you are going to transfer your conversation related to computer networks, that means through computer network, there is a need of security, because not only you are communicating, we are many people are communicating today's in when compared to last 20 years 30 years generation. This generation is very fast, and day by day they are generating some data. So you can simply if you can simply communicate with any person in entire world anytime, because with the help of network we can communicate with that. The trend is like that. The present scenario nowadays, the scenario is like that. The technology is developing rapidly. Through that, we are generating some data. At that time, there is a need of security, because whenever you are going to send your useful information through network, many intenders or many attackers are there. They will hack your data. So for that case, we need to secure our data through while communications. In that case, cryptography plays a vital role. So that is the importance of cryptography, to secure our data from the attackers. So coming to that, how you can secure? So in that case, we will perform encryption and decryption. These are the methodologies of cryptography. With the help of encryption and decryption, we will secure our data. So what is encryption and what is decryption? Encryption is nothing but the process of converting our useful information or a plain text into another format, that is called ciphertext. Ciphertext, it is available, it is performed at sender side. The sender only perform the encryption. What is the process of decryption is? Decryption is nothing but it is the process of receiver side process. It is the work of receiver. He will convert the ciphertext into plain text. That means he will convert whatever it is the ciphertext coming from the sender. That ciphertext can be converted into plain text. That is called decryption. So these are the methods. With the help of encryption and decryption, we will provide the security. So how this encryption and decryption will work? That means how you can convert your plain text into ciphertext and ciphertext into plain text. So that is the another methodology. That is the main methodology. In that case, see here this diagram. This diagram clearly picturized, that means clearly explained what exactly going on, how the encryption and decryption will perform. If you consider your sender is here and your receiver is here, if you want to send whatever it is your data to receiver through network, this data communication can be done through network. There is a need of security. For that case, we are using cryptography methodologies, encryption and decryption. So encryption is the process of, we have already seen encryption is the process of sender. So encryption is the process of sender. Here the sender convert the whatever it is the data he want to send to the receiver. That data he can convert into another format that is called ciphertext. How he will convert? This encryption can be done with the help of secret key. This is called a secret key or a code. Secret key, secret code. In that, this secret key might be a mathematical formulations or any other coding language. With the help of that coding language, we will convert this normal plain text into ciphertext. At the same time, the receiver side decryption will be performed. So the work of the method of decryption, it will convert the plain text, whatever it is the plain text coming from the sender. That plain text can be converted into whatever it is the ciphertext coming from the sender. That ciphertext is converted into plain text with the help of same secret key. Secret key. You can assume here secret key. So while converting plain text to ciphertext and ciphertext to plain text, that is called encryption and decryption, can be done with the help of secret key. So this is the method. So here the main importance is the main role of key. It plays a vital role to perform encryption and decryption. That is secret key. And coming to the actual cryptography. So cryptography, we can also call it as, it is a science of using mathematics to encrypt and decrypt. I have already mentioned that point. The key might be a mathematical formulations also. So cryptography enables, what is the purpose of cryptography? It enables you to store sensitive information and transmit it across insecure networks. I have already mentioned that network, whenever we are going to insecure network, in the sense like that internet. So through internet we are generating, we are communicating, communicating with some other person, some other people are in the world. So at that time we are generating some data. If you want to send your useful information, it might be a money matters, it might be a bank details, it might be your personal details, whatever it is. So if you want to share with your friends or any of the person in the world, that is possible through network only. That is called internet. So in that case, many attackers are there, many people are using that internet. They will hack your data. Yes, it is a possibility to hack your data. For that case, if you are using cryptography, so that it cannot be read by anyone except that receiver, whomever you want to send, that person, except your receiver, no one can see your useful information. That is the importance of cryptography. Here one more point I need to add, that is called along with cryptography, we are having two more terminologies. One is cryptanalysis, another one is cryptology. Cryptology is nothing but it is a combination of cryptography as well as cryptanalysis. So what is the cryptanalysis? It is also a science or a technique or a methodology to break the secure communication, analyze and break the secure communication. So for the purpose of securing our data from the attackers. Here the technical term, we can also call it as attackers, we can also call it as cryptanalyst. The cryptanalyst is nothing but attacker. So this is the process of cryptography. So in the now coming to the types of cryptography. So we are having basically we are having two types of cryptography. One is symmetric key cryptography, another one is asymmetric key cryptography. So symmetric key cryptography is nothing but conventional cryptography, or also call it as secret key or a single key cryptography. Single key cryptography, the best example of symmetric key cryptography is data encryption standard, DES. So see the picture here, see the diagram here. So plain text and ciphertext and plain text. That means receiver, here sender want to send this plain text. If he want to send the data, he should convert into ciphertext, and the receiver side, he want to see the whatever it is the sender sends the data. For that, he needs to convert the ciphertext into the plain text. So how it will happen, we have already discussed encryption and decryption. With the help of secret key it will be happen. So here symmetric key cryptography, we can also call it a single key cryptography. That means, so how you are performing encryption, whatever it is the key you are using while doing encryption and decryption, that key will be the same. That means same key will perform both encryption and decryption. Sender side and receiver side, we are using same key. With the help of same key, the sender can convert the data plain text to the ciphertext, as well as the receiver also can convert plain text into the ciphertext into the plain text with the help of same key. That is the concept of symmetric key cryptography. And coming to the next one is public key cryptography. Here, public key cryptography is an asymmetric scheme. That is symmetric key. This is asymmetric scheme. That means we are using two types of keys. That is pair of keys. One is private key and another one is public key. You all know private key is nothing but it is a secret key. Public key nothing but might be some people they knows public key means publicly it is available. Public key is available to all. So here in public key cryptography, so we are using in public key cryptography we are using two keys for encryption and decryption. So which key we are using encryption and which key we are using decryption? So with the help of public key we can convert our plain text into ciphertext at the sender side. At the receiver side, we can convert that ciphertext into the plain text with the help of private key. So in that case, these are some security features are there, security services. What are the security services? Integrity, privacy, authentication. So if you are consider this case, we are converting ciphertext into plain text with the help of private key. Here there is a security is there, but here some features are missing here. Some security services are missing. That means privacy, authentication, like that. So anyway, this is one type of cryptography. For that case, we will use some other protocols to secure our data. So this is the public key cryptography, second type of cryptography. Apart from these, we are having one more type that is digital signatures. Digital signatures. This is another type of crypto system. Here we have already seen this public key cryptography. With the help of public key, the sender can convert plain text into ciphertext. With the help of private key, the receiver convert ciphertext into plain text. That is the process of public key or a dual key cryptography or asymmetric key cryptography. Whatever it is, we can call it as. Coming to the digital signatures, here the conversion of original text into plain text with the help of private key. That means the encryption can be done with the help of private key at sender side, and the receiver side the decryption can be done with the help of public key. Reverse process of public key cryptography, that is called digital signatures. So here also you can consider, here security is there. Whenever coming to the receiver side, some security services we will lose, or automatically we will lose some security services. Either it may be authentication, it may be privacy, it may be integrity, whatever it is. So automatically we will lose. So anyway, these are the types of crypto systems. If you want to provide more security, then we will use some other protocols to secure. So some other, if you are going deeply in cryptography, some other protocols, some other techniques will come. We are discussing about introduction of cryptography. So these are the three types of crypto systems. One is symmetric key crypto system, and another one is asymmetric key crypto system, and third one is digital signatures. And coming to the next, and finally my conclusion here is, before concluding, I mean, we used to different here we will use some different types of algorithm to establish security services in different secure mechanisms. I have already mentioned this point. If you are considering this public key private key, at one place we will lose automatically, we will lose some security. For that case, we will use some other techniques, some other algorithms to provide a security. So we use either private key cryptography or else a public key cryptography, or else sometimes we will use two conversions also. Two conversions, I mean, that means private key as well as public key conversion at sender side, both at receiver side also. Like that we can also perform it. If you go deeply in cryptography, you will understand. So if you want to send messages quickly, that means if you are performing quick transactions, at that time you should go with private key algorithm, private key cryptography, and that means digital signatures. And if you want to send message securely, that at that time you can use public key cryptography. This is overall about cryptography. Now coming to the emerging, that means the research topics related to cryptography. So this cryptography, it plays a vital role in research also. That means anyway security is very important. We are generating data day by day through, we are generating and we are transmitting the data, we are storing, we are transmitting the data through computer networks. At that time we need crypto systems to provide security for securing our important data from the attackers or a cryptanalyst. So for that case, there are many emerging areas, emerging topics are there related to cryptography. These topics will help you to do some research. If you are anyone, if anyone want to do research related to security, these are the emerging topics to do cryptography. Those topics are quantum cryptography, post quantum cryptography, and post quantum cryptography related to blockchain. These are the emerging areas or emerging topics related to cryptography. So I hope you people are understand. This is my final conclusion. I hope this video is useful. Anyone want to do research related to cryptography, that means security related to cryptography. Thank you very much.